Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Craftaway. This is episode 11 of our Survival Island series. Last episode, we actually had a very good episode 10, in which we managed to have a naturally spawning cow join us on the island. So he was our first resident, and we managed to go and get ourselves a chicken. We managed to get an egg from that chicken, and the first egg and the only egg we've thrown so far, we have got a baby one. So hopefully second time lucky again. Nope. So that's the odds. But yeah, in today's episode, as you can see, I've got rid of the farms that we did have, and I'm going to be turning these two lovely islands into like two different farming islands, where I'm going to have wheat and I'm going to have potatoes. You might have also known I've got rid of the mine because I do intend to move it to somewhere else. I'm tempted down the line to make another island, which is going to be our mine, but I have to make sure that I have it over land. I might just, you never know, it might stay there. In the second part of this episode, we are going to go mining, and I think I'm just going to use the same thing. It's around here somewhere, so I'll find it. But first thing we are going to do is make ourselves an iron hoe, because we're just going to need it. We do have this hoe still, so I'm still going to use that until it breaks. But yeah, we are going to be sorting out the two farming islands, and the thing that I'm started doing was I'm trying to work out exactly where the water sources are going to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that, like, each water source you can have 4 blocks around it. So 4. Oh, that's a 5. So potentially there is where I could have one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be fine there. So everything in this corner is going to be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have a water source there as well. I probably should just have it in. Wait, I don't need it there. Sorry. What am I thinking? Don't need it there, because I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. It needs to be there. So let's get another water source again. Okay, luckily that worked out nicely. So I don't need one there after all, because that is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So don't need one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So next one is going to be here, and because that it isn't there, so they should be the only 4 that we need in this area. To be fair, I think I might make more though, because I do want to use these as light sources as well. So I might just dot them around wherever. Is that a good place? I don't know. That's fine. I might have one. Don't know. It's kind of difficult to choose a spot. I think one there could be pretty good. So there's no real logic to this, because I do want some light sources. So let's have one towards the edge here, and so we've got 6 in kind of diagonals right now, which is kind of cool looking. Yeah, that should do for that one. So here, let's start by having one here. Let's get some water, make sure that the water's fine. Put one here. Can have one here potentially. Here's a nice place. I don't know. Let's have one here, and then we'll have one more. So we'll have 6 in each, and let's have that here. That's not bad placing. I think that looks pretty good. What about that one? It should look alright. But anyway, let's go and sleep. And because water. Okay, it's alright. We'll be just placing our bed down again. But yeah, because we're going to make it daytime again, potentially other animals could spawn. I don't know, but I don't know what the spawn rate is going to be now that we've already got animals on the island. So that's definitely something I need to be aware of. But for now, let's start. Actually, the next thing I want to do is add the lighting to it. So what I want to do, how many is that going to get? So I need 12 really, but okay, 12 is perfect. So that's exactly what we're going to have. we are going to have wood on top of each of these wooden bits, and I want to see what they look like with this on. They might look alright, I don't really know. I think I've got 6 in each, so this should be perfect. Oh, actually, that's one thing I've got, because you might see I've got the saplings in my hand here, and that's because I actually wanted to start planting them more trees, so let's just quickly do that. So then hopefully while I'm building this, things can start growing and whatnot, so it's just a good idea just to have a few trees planted even. So let's now, so that's 4 out of 6. Let's do this one now, and let's do this one. Okay, this should look pretty good actually. There we go. Go. There we go. Oh. And how I'm going to cover this one over, I'll need just a bit of dirt. There we go. Right, so now I need to add just a torch to the top of them, so it just keeps these areas quite well lit. I think this one's spaced out quite nicely. I don't know about that one. Actually, that one looks kind of spaced out alright actually. It's a bit more uniform, this one, in like 2 diagonal lines, but it's alright. So the water sources are there. So now the next thing I need to do is hoe up all this land. Every single bit that's not, well, whatever that's in these islands is going to be hoed up. So obviously I'm taking away space where animals could potentially spawn, but I don't know where the animals spawned. Like, we saw it over the potatoes, but that doesn't necessarily mean it spawned on the land where potatoes are. I don't know if animals can spawn over crops. Right, so that one's not done. So hopefully that this iron hoe can stay in use throughout doing the other one as well. But yeah, obviously I've said this a few times this series, but this series obviously is a bit more ground-worthy because it's a survival island, and it's obviously the progress in this series is slower than like a normal survival because I have to work to get everything. Like, I'm only on level 1 iron stuff right now. I've only got a normal enchantment table. I don't have it at level 30 because I don't have bookshelves and stuff. So what point do I want to go up to here? Do I want it like so? Let's have a think. So 4 that way and 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. That is that 4 that way? It is. So yeah, I think that works well. I don't even think, actually no, it's near water, no water. Yeah, that's fine there. So now I think I need to make a stone hoe. Let's make ourselves a stone hoe because I do believe that this one is going to break before then. But a stone one should suffice to say. Okay, so now hoe. Also, I need to start getting the crops out, so I need potatoes and seeds. I don't actually have many seeds, so it's going to be a slow process in order to fill up the wheat one. So I want to start it there. Is it best to do it in lines? Actually, it might work better in lines. Here we go. We're on a roll, guys. We're on a roll. Notification just come up on the phone. How rude! I'm recording. Another squid killing itself. Every episode, it seems a squid decides to kill itself. But to be fair, I saw before this episode started. I looked in my farming chest. I have 30 ink sacks, and I think I've only killed like 2 or 3 squids myself, and the rest have been suicide squids. Oh, actually, is this actually still going to be enough? Might need to make it another one. but I don't want to cut into my lack of iron. It's going to be a close call. Very close call. Oh, yeah, this is going to break before the end. We're going to have to make another hoe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's going to break. No! At least some of the trees have grown now, which is good, because I need wood for the second part, which we are going to go and do a bit of mining. Right, sticks again. I might as well keep them out now. Let's get 2 stone. And brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I just realised I jumped on that then. I need to be careful not to do that once it's all planted. So which do I think is the bigger island? I actually don't know size-wise. That's quite big. This one seems bigger. So I think I'm going to have this one as potatoes because I have more potatoes on me. Let's just clear out some space so I can put them in my hotbar. There we go. So now we just need to plant these. Obviously, like I said, this is a bit of a ground-worthy episode, as some episodes are. But I feel that it's necessary in order to show progress, and this is how far we've come. We've gone for a little tiny farm to an extended one to like multiple different crops, and now we're going to bigger crops so we can get a lot more food like processed, because I do want to stick to the rule that I can only eat farmable foods, as in like fish. I can eat bread, potatoes, carrots, things like that, and so far I've done that. I've a bit of like beef in one of my chests from the 2 cows that we killed that I brought over, but like I haven't eaten it and I won't do. Obviously I didn't kill any sheep when I got the wool for my bed because I sheared them, so I just think that makes sense. So even when fighting the bosses, I do need to stick to farmable food. If anything, it adds more of a challenge, which this series is just based on making it more of a challenge for me, and I am very happy to be challenged in that way. I really am. Okay, so we do have plenty of potatoes, which is nice. So this is going to be filled up, and I think we're going to have like stacks spare, so or at least 1 stack spare. But potatoes already, some of them already grown, which is very nice. So what do we have? Yeah, we have plenty of potatoes. So yeah, look, there's the 8 raw beef that I got from the cows, but if anything I should chuck that away, but we'll keep it for now. So seeds wise, we don't have too many, but we can start filling up, and when these, okay, I got lucky then. But yeah, by the time that these actually grow and we harvest them again, hopefully we have enough to fill it all up. So the only annoying thing is getting around these blocks when planting them, but it shouldn't be too bad. And from now on, I'm only going to harvest them off camera, because I don't see the point in harvesting crops on camera. I'll just do it off the camera, because if you see me plant it once, you don't have to see me plant it again. There's no point to that. Right, let's try and fill in as much as we can of this. There we go. Started planting. So we need like a couple more stacks at least of that. So let's start cutting down this wood. Got to cut down these trees and getting the wood. And let's be on. Actually, I want to move that because the mine is near. Okay. One thing I was also thinking of, and this was a while ago, is am I allowed to cut down a birch tree and get or at least try and get a birch sapling to bring on here, and just so I have a variety of wood? And then I thought, you know what, because it's a challenge, I want to see if I can make a decent looking house with 1 material, and that's wood. I can obviously use stone and stuff, which will be fine. They've got granite, andesite and diorite. They're fine. Do I leave this saplings? I think I do, actually. Yeah, I think I do. Right. let's sort myself out. Let's leave the blocks. We do actually have a fair bit of dirt right now, so I can start another island. I think the next island I want to do is from this side of the docks, and I want it to curve around a bit, so when this is like a bit of a harbour. I said this at the end of the last episode. I just think that would be a pretty cool idea. And then I do want a big island off here where my house is going to be. We've got another cow, and we've got, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I think, actually I don't know, I don't know, because they're in there. I honestly think that animals can only spawn where there's grass. I want to say that's true. I want to actually say that's true, so I might test something. Now let's get rid of these saplings. I need the leaves to go away. You know what? Forget mining. We're gonna go mining next episode. This is now experimented to the max, I think. The great thing is I've got a sheep. Do I need a sheep? It's nice to have one sheep, honestly, because it means when I can what's the word? I can share it. So I might as well. Where's my shit? There. But we have another cow, so I don't need to go and get another cow, which is good. That's what I was gonna get. I need that, and I need. Oh, actually, I do need another white wool. So it's actually very good. I've got a sheep. Like this has actually turned out good because I was gonna make some. I was gonna make some carpet regardless, so I can step over the fence. Okay, so let's use my hand so I can place this quick. There we go. Let's put one there so I can get over into that pen, and this one so I can get over to this one. I don't have any seeds right now, but that's not even, it's not an adult cow right now. So let's feed you, and this is our first breeding of the series, and we've got another cow. Brilliant. You know what, I've decided also that I'm not going to have a cap on how many animals I can get, because I don't know how many will be able to spawn in this area anyway. I don't know whether to keep that sheep, because I just think it's just going to be annoying being there. But I want to test in a second once somebody. I might get rid of. Oh, actually, I might actually shear some of these leaves because I've got enough saplings. And I want these as decoration anyway, so. Okay. Might as well get as much as we can from this. Shears are not expensive, and once we get more iron next episode, I can make some more. I just want the like top 3 layers done. The rest can despawn on their own accord. Things are happening now. Things are getting going in this series, and I absolutely love it. I love this series. I love everything about it. So, and it's brilliant that oh my god, a chicken spawned. I'm happy just to get rid of you, take the feathers and check the chicken from me. I wonder, because that was just a natural spawn. I want to try something, so let's just store some stuff away. Take out the bone meal. If I bone meal the ground, do I think animals will spawn in this area? It's just an interesting thought, but will they spawn? Let's sort ourselves out a tiny bit because we're all over the place. Got another egg, but I might start collecting eggs. Potatoes, because we don't need it anymore, we can start cooking these up. I've got plenty of coal, so I can put some more coal away. I want to see what animals can spawn when there's grass. The only thing that we haven't had spawn on this island now is a pig. So I need some more bones realistically. How long have we been going? Because I don't want to do a spot of fishing. We've been going about 20 minutes. I'm going to harvest some of this. Okay, we need... Okay, good. We've finally got a profit in seeds. So this is going to be a long process to fill this all up, but... Seed back. Didn't get a seed then. No, we did. I'm sure we put that one back. Okay. So yeah, I just want to see if things start to spawn, because so we know that things spawn on this island now, regardless of what anyone else says, which is amazing. Like, I'm very thankful of that. I just want to know if it's... I wonder if it's more this side where things are spawning. Like, I don't know what it would be around here, but we managed to get a sheep. We might as well just keep getting the wool from it. Once I feel like we've got enough wool from this, I might just kill off the sheep, because I just don't think it's like necessarily needed. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of it now, just because I just don't think I need wool. I can't see any situation where I may need more wool. I may be wrong. I may be wrong, and you can say something like that, but I just don't think. I just can't see myself needing more wool in this series. Item frames, potentially. No, that it would be painting. Item frames is leather. So yeah, I can't think of anything right now that actually would be useful. But anyway, what we're going to do for the remainder of this episode is we are going to do a spot of fishing, because I'd like to get some more enchanted books. I'd like to get some leather. I'd like to get another fishing rod, another bow potentially. I'd like to get some other like treasures as well that we haven't got. Maybe tripwire hooks, because it means where we can put chests next to each other, singular chests. I just can't believe that we've had naturally spawning animals on here. We've managed to get 2 cows brilliantly, and the second cow managed to spawn in the pen, which was insane. We've sorted out the farms. I just need to fill up the wheat one, like the potato one. It looks like nearly everything's done in there. So, tripwire hooks. This is what I mean. And we've managed to get chickens as well. I just want to know if any of this area spawns animals, or is it like a bit further away from me? Maybe it's just around there, because the first cow actually spawned around there, and the chicken we saw was around there as well. Maybe it's over this island sort of bit. It's just an interesting thought, and I don't know. You know what? I'll put everything that I knew I've got into there, so everything brand new that we get from fishing goes in a hotbar. But we've got every animal that we want. We've got multiple chickens and we've got multiple cows. That's all we need. And if nothing spawns here, it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day we get some seeds from it. So there's a lot to take from it. I would like to get this fishing rod up to full durability before the end of this episode, and then we can call it there. I think that would be a good idea. I'm still very tempted to put that efficiency 4 book onto my diamond pickaxe. I think it would be worth it. But the thing is, I might see if there's a Unbreaking 1 enchant on it first, because Unbreaking on it would be key, and then I can put the efficiency 4 on it. I'll have a look at that in a sec, actually. But let's do a bit more fishing. Managed to get 5 raw cod already. But I love this island. Like, it's crazy to think we're episode 11 now. How small it was at the start of this series. It was 10 blocks. And now we're up to 3 little sections off a big island. Crazy, isn't it? So yeah, so whoever on the internet said that animals can't spawn in the ocean, that is wrong. Well, it also is kind of right, because we did have a small island, so because we expanded it, maybe just the spawning rates out here is pretty small. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't care now because I've got everything I'll need on the island. I've got leather and I've got feathers to make more arrows, even though arrows right now is not a thing that I need because I've got infinity. So we'll have to see about that. I do need to light up this main island again at some point. Is there anything I need from mobs? I don't think there's anything I require anymore. So I can just light up this area. I might bring... You know what? That's one thing I do need to do. I'm actually going to keep the mine where it is because it took me an episode to make. All I need to do is get one of these because that's what I took away. I'm going to leave it open as well, so I believe one of the boxes there. So which one's that? So I don't... Okay, so it's... There we go. And then... That's all I need. Oh, I nearly fell down that bit then. There we go. Keep hold of that. I'm not too sure about this, but I think it's because I'm quite near to this area. So, let's sleep, because we don't need anything. Let's get rid of these, like, this grass and flowers and stuff. Don't need those. We'll take the seeds and we'll plant them in the wheat farm. If anything, it's good for flowers. Because it means that we've got some dyes down the line for anything that we want, maybe like blocks, glass, whatnot. So it's alright. The only thing that I would like more of is bones from mobs, but again, down the line I'll make like a platform for mobs to spawn. It's not an issue. So let's put them in there. Let's put the tripwire hook back. Let's store the fishing rod away. Oh, I don't want to flower. That means going back into my chest and I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. So, even though some of these aren't fully done, it doesn't matter. We'll get one back from them. As long as some have profit, then it'll be good. But I'll do the rest of this off camera. It's just that I'm just here right now. Righty-ho. There we go. Just a bit more. Once this is done, it'll look good. Because I believe... Oh, got another seed. I'll plant that somewhere. But what, like, as you can see with the potatoes, all of them are pretty much nearly grown now, which is good. You know what? I'm actually going to end the episode here, and we're going to start next episode with that enchant on my pickaxe, because this episode has been very fun, but I do want to keep all mine and stuff together. So, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode 11 of Craftaway, be sure to leave a like. It shows me that you're supporting the series. I'm loving it. Hopefully you guys are loving it as well. And until next time, goodbye.